Having a business idea is one thing, but making sure that that business idea is actually profitable is key.
If you are good with videography, and again, this is a small investment, it can be used with the computers that you already have and things like that.
In business, few concepts are as important as return on investment, ROI. The adage that you have to spend money to make money is often true, but only if you've anticipated the ROI potential of your investments. Whether you're implementing new business software or aggressively investing in a marketing campaign, the ultimate goal is to make more money. Understanding how to calculate ROI can help you understand which investments are paying off and which costs should simply be cut. Some people venture into entrepreneurship with a clear vision. They know what industry they want to conquer and the path they're going to take to get there. However, for many new entrepreneurs, it can be difficult to figure out how to start a business, plus determine exactly what type of business is the best choice to invest in. To help you launch your journey, we've compiled a list of the most profitable businesses, considering factors such as industry growth and competitiveness, startup costs and barriers to entry, as well as profitability potential. So let us take a look at 7 high ROI businesses that will hold for a longer period. Freelancing or consulting, 0 to profit 1 to 2 weeks. The quickest way to bring in revenue immediately is to start freelancing or consulting, whatever you want to call it, whether it's a one-person operation or a budding agency. This simply means that you are selling a service rather than a product. There are no startup costs and no overhead. Literally, all you need to start your side hustle is your skills and an internet connection. This is one sector that helps in solving a pain, and it is for us to decide what that pain is. The key thing that's important to figure out before you get into freelance work is what's the pain point you're going to solve. This will give your business a focused direction. Here are some easy methods to identify these pain points. What burning questions do people often ask you? Scan through Quora or Reddit. What threads are blowing up? Are there specific problems people are experiencing? Questions that more than 5 or 10 people are asking. What questions do people often ask you in your job, friend group, or personal life? What topics do you typically go to for advice? Look through relevant Facebook groups, LinkedIn, and your Twitter feed. What complaints or frustrations keep popping up? Look on Amazon. Go to the reviews section of a given book, preferably something in the niche that you're interested in. Filter down to the 2 or 3-star reviews. These are typically the more detailed reviews, stating that it could have been better or things they wish the book covered. What trends are you seeing? How to find freelance clients. This may seem like the tricky part, but it can be easier than you think. Finding freelance clients or people to consult with is not some unsolved mystery. There are literally hundreds of millions of people out there who are experiencing problems. These people will happily pay money to have those problems solved. You just have to connect with those people, figure out their problems, and present a solution to them so that the perceived value is 10x higher than the price. Online coaching, 0 to profit 3 to 4 weeks. Remember in-person conferences and workshops? Well, you can translate this into the post-pandemic digital world by offering the same quality of content on video chat. The beauty of being in the comfort of your own home rather than somebody else's stage is that you have complete control. By hosting a digital event in your own space, you can design your environment for success and have everything at your fingertips with no added stress of the unknown. Here are some of the thought starters for making money right away. Live panel or fireside chat. Gather up 3 experts and host a facilitated discussion. One-on-one coaching. Webinar. 6-week bootcamp. Exclusive interview or live podcast. If you already have a pre-recorded podcast, do 1 episode live to make it special and scarce, and charge a ticket fee. It is always better to build your personal brand in this sector, in the same way that you would build up your personal brand and online presence to land speaking gigs. You can leverage your social media channels to brand yourself as a thought leader in your niche. We've seen thousands of students through online training having landed 5-figure speaking engagements and even 6-figure book deals simply by growing their Instagram following. You can do this too. Next one is a very exciting prospect. Online clothing consignment. 0 to profit 1 to 4 weeks. Did you know that 11 million tons of textile waste head to landfills every year? The clothing and fashion industries are some of the most profitable and wasteful on the planet. The environmental costs of fast fashion have changed the behaviors of clothing customers, with more demand than ever before for upcycled, refurbished, and reused clothing. The change in consumer behavior creates a huge market for buying and selling used clothes. By 2026, the second-hand apparel market is expected to double to $218 billion. Here's how you can capitalize on that growth. Sell what you have. The fastest way to make revenue through clothing is by selling what you have on Facebook Marketplace or ThreadUp. All you need to do is have an eye for brands and style, with the ability to take quality product imagery on your phone. Mary Kondo your closet, and you'll be surprised how much value is just sitting on hanging racks. Start an online consignment store. If you want to bring your clothing business to the next level, then start an online store via Shopify or Etsy. Once your store is live, start building your inventory by scouring local thrift stores, Facebook Marketplace, or eBay for pieces that can be refurbished or marketed to your audience. Have a niche focus. It won't be easy with larger online retailers and resellers, so creating a niche is the best way to stand out online. Here are a couple of ideas to get started. Specialize in a specific type of clothing like vintage denim. Associate your products with runway lines. Focus your products around high-volume search topics like refurbished dresses. Creating online courses. 0 to profit 1 to 2 weeks. First pre-sales, 2 months launch. The online education revolution is here to stay. In order to provide true value for your students and create an online course that's evergreen and will stand the test of time, i.e. not some fly-by-night topic that will expire with the next algorithm change or fashion trend, there is a certain technique to designing a successful online training. Build your brand around your environmental practices. Produce your course at home with screencasting. Gone are the days where you need a masterclass quality production with a 40-person film crew in order to provide educational value. As a video producer myself, this pains me to admit, but you can create an incredibly valuable online course with a slide deck and QuickTime. Content is still king, and value trumps camera skills, especially during lockdown. Even news anchors and late-night TV hosts are using a very simple one-camera or webcam setup in their homes on national television. As long as you spend the time up front to craft your educational content in a clear, cohesive, and actionable way, and stay focused on solving your customers' pain, you will end up with some very happy students. Start an online store, e-commerce. 0 to profit 3 months. This is by far one of my favorite business models. We've seen tens of thousands of students build successful online stores through different training programs, from idea to launch in 3 months. Based on what we've seen across thousands of businesses in the online world, launching an e-commerce store typically takes about 12 weeks. That's from nailing down your idea all the way to bringing up in your first sale. It's a very exciting process, especially the first time you get hold of your product in your hand and unbox something you designed yourself. There are also a number of marketing opportunities to make your business grow easier. Influencer marketing, Instagram marketing, since the product is tangible and visual. So if you've got some savings in the bank and are comfortable spending the time upfront to plan, then starting an e-commerce brand might be the right fit for you. Start a SaaS product or app, beta. 0 to profit 2 months. First pre-sales 6 to 12 months launch. I know what you're thinking. How can I launch an app in only 2 months? Hear me out. We've seen software companies, apps, and SaaS products launch in beta as quickly as 60 days from the time you come up with your idea to the moment you get your first real sale. Building a software business is probably the hardest and most time-consuming model out of all of these. But if you have the passion and you've identified a problem that can be solved in a scalable digital way, and you want to start bringing in pre-sales using only your phone and internet connection, then this journey is worth considering. Childcare and education. 0 to profit 1 to 2 months. When we talk about problems that need solving, childcare in the world is one of the largest. The average cost of childcare per week is $200 to $600 per week, and desperate people are willing to fork over cash for quality and reliable care. But besides nanny and daycare services, families are looking for after-school education experiences for their kids to supplement their schooling. Like many businesses, marketing yourself as an education niche can help you stand out amongst the K-12 crowd. For example, secondary language tutoring, tutoring for college entrance exams, music lessons and training, programming and software design lessons. Childcare and education businesses are easy to start and can tap into a word-of-mouth network with minimal overhead costs. Plus, if you've already had kids, it's easy to leverage as a side hustle because you'll likely already know your customer base. The businesses mentioned till now can be life-changing opportunities. Do take a risk to run your business and reap the benefits with high return on investment. If you liked the video, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Until next time.